But that's the weird thing with American broadcasting, man, is they just see these lies as also part of free speech. You know, like, I should be allowed to say whatever I like, no matter the consequences, no matter who it hurts, no matter the murderous riots it incites. I should be able to say that freely because the First Amendment. Like, I really think if Dixieland America had its way, you would just be able to go into a park and stand on a soapbox, whip people into a frenzy, radicalize them, tell one of them to go away and murder somebody. And when he does it, and then they come back for you, you just say, well, yeah, I can say what I want. Like, did you blackmail your grandfather about those Polaroids you found? Well, we've got you on tape saying that he needs to sell his house and wire you $200,000 or you're going to show the horse pictures on the family group chat. And then he's like, hey, fuck you, pig. I can say what I like. It's free speech. It's my freedom of speech. Like, it sounds like something like a misunderstanding, a misread, a base level, face value take on free speech. Sounds like the kind of thing you would expect to hear on a lobotomy ward, doesn't it? It's like the sort of thing your lawyer would advise you to say if your lawyer was recovering from a boating accident or going through a divorce. Like he's had 2 hours sleep over a long weekend because he's just been in the strip bar, just going through the whiskey there, plowing through bags of cocaine. And then finally he makes it out, he's on a come down, and finally he sits down with you, his client, and finally he's like, oh, I don't know, man, just tell them it's like free speech or something. I'm really fucking tired. And then you're like, oh, it's my free speech. I can say what I want. And the cop's like, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't, like, free speech doesn't mean that you can threaten somebody. Free speech doesn't mean that you can incite a riot. Free speech doesn't cover you if you told that old lady you're going to come back later and shit in her mouth. And just while we're on the subject, if you go to jail, that is not you being cancelled. But that is kind of like, I'm being ridiculous, but that is kind of what they do here. Like, they were honestly saying that this case has implications for the First Amendment. Wow. Like, with a straight face, they were saying that. Like, what is this going to do to our freedom of expression, to the freedom of speech that was bequeathed to us, they gifted to us by the Founding Fathers? What will this do to America? If we can't broadcast demonstrable untruths to people that not even we agree with, what will it do to America, to this fine country of ours?